Hello, my name is Jahg, and yes, welcome to another exciting installment of Jahg Plays All the Mods 9 to the Skies. And last time we made this wonderful device which makes the, what is this called? Netherrack, that's what it's called, because we needed some nether quartz. That's what we need. So, oh, I just came all this way back, but I still need to go in that little cupboard. Now, last time we sieved a little bit of this crushed netherrack, and I got 5 of the nether quartz, but I need, I think, 9, possibly. We shall see. This was my platform for smashing up the ores before, not ores, what do you call these? The blocks, whatever we're calling that. These things, the hammered stuff. So hopefully this is going to work with the, yes it did, with the compressed hammer, and it did. So now I've got a bunch more of that, so this should allow me to do a bit better job, and I haven't run that again yet since, that's what I said. Is my magnet on? Yes it is. I'm pressing 7 on the number pad for that, because that's the key I have attached to it, because it's good to have a key so you can turn it off, so if you get too close to the mob spawner or something else that you don't want to soak up, then that's a good thing to have. So we are doing fabulously here. We're getting a bunch of these blackstone pebbles. Well, I could K them up, right? Indeed. Let's K up those as well. The basalt. Oh, very good. I've got a bunch of these pebbly things, which is good news, I guess. All right, so I'm going to do all of this, and then hopefully that will give us, well, it can't not, surely, 9 stacks of this is bound to give us enough nether quartz to be able to do what it is we want with them. Eventually, we shall have automatic processing, both of the blocks into the crushed whatevers, and then the crushed whatevers through a sieve. There are both flux sieves and flux hammers, I believe, in order to do that. Hopefully we won't have such a crazy machine as I did before in the mystical lands, not the mystical lands, the oh, what was the pack I did before? Sky Factory 2.5, I believe it was. I did a crazy machine in that in order to do the magics. Right, so I've got a bunch of stones and such here that I do not want in me at this time. So they can go in the blocks chest. I've got a little bit of cobble that I can't get rid of, but that's fine. Oh, wow, that's also given me magma cream. I was not expecting that for some reason. What are these? Nilium spores. Nilium? I don't know. Crimson and warped. That's a plant thing. Just like the grass seeds, I assume those make the netherrack into the nilium types, which is glorious. I actually need to plant those nether mushrooms. Now, we've got, wowzers, a full stack of that and more. Many more, in fact. Oh, I forgot I had things and stuff in here as well. Goodness, I have to get it all out, otherwise it's all in, I guess. Right, so let's get rid of these. Let's get rid of the gunpowder. Don't need that. And these plant things. Oh, there was another. I always think I'm finished with one chest, and I'm not. I never am. You can never be finished with them in this case. In this game. Right, so I need at least 2 blocks of nether quartz, because that's required for the thing I'm making. I also need a little bit of stone, I believe. Is it 4 stone? I think it is. Possibly some drawers, which I don't have. Do I have them in me? Yes, let's use 2 of those. Why not? And, yes, all right. I need a little bit more of the stone. Doop, doop, doop. Because I also need, what do you call that? I don't know what you call it. Oh, where are my sticks? Oh no, the system has taken them. Well, luckily we have spares. So this goes here. The comparator is what I'm making there. I get there in the end. I guess I could just have looked and seen it. There it is. Very good, very good. So there's the comparator. You can also use those to turn off mob spawners in this. Not that we have any mob spawners, but maybe the nether will give us such things. I don't know. Let's get rid of this pebble. No one needs that. Oh, look, I've got enough pebbles. This is the problem with this game. If I see that I have enough of these pebbles for something, I have to stop and make the block. I'm sorry. Right. Now, this is the nether quartz is a spesh, so it's going in the spesh drawer. Now, I've got my storage controller there. Now, I do also need 2 tools to go with it. Can I do this at Funk? I need the configuration tool so that I can lock the drawers, and I need the linking tool so that I can connect them all together. So gold, paper, drawers, and a diamond and an emerald. Fine. These are things that we can do. I forgot how many of anything it was, so I'm just grabbing a few. I think it was only 1 each of the diamonds and emeralds, but never mind. Do I have paper? Well, minimal. Let's make that many. That might be enough. Was it 4 each? Probably not. It's 5. Good. So I'm going to end up with some spares. Am I wonderful? 1 spare instead of 2. Fine. I will live with that. Now, I still don't have those drawers in me, do I? For some reason. Oh, because I used them. I made them into the storage controller. Fine. So there is the linking tool. No, configuration tool. And there is the linking tool. Very good. Now, let's get rid of excess. We do not need that. So things be gone. Very good. Now, we will go over here. There should be nothing extra waiting up there because we had... Is this on? Yes, that is on. But we'd filtered everything down here. So, and the thing is off with the lights. So that's why that's there. Fine. Now, by default, this controller will not connect to anything. So we have to tell it what we want to connect to. Now, I'm going to change the mode of this to... it's in add mode, but also sneak and right click it in the air and I get multiple. So I can say add all of... Oh, I changed mode again. What's happening here? Something's not right. Oh dear. I should be able to click these, right? No, I haven't done this. Right, you have to sneak right click on the controller first. There we go. So now I should be able to drag all the way across here. Bonk. There they are. And then whenever you have the configuration, no, the linking tool in your hand, it'll show you the last one of these that you selected, but all of the drawers as well. You can see this green border is the reach of that particular controller as well. So it could have been a little more centralized and been a bit more useful. However, it's a good big area in which we can have drawers that will connect. You can also extend the range. If I sneak right click on this, you can extend it by putting in whatever they're called, upgrades in there, which I'm going to need to do anyway to upgrade all of these. So the next thing I'm going to do is take the configuration tool and right click it on the controller, and all of the drawers, even the empty ones, have been locked, which is good. So that means that nothing new will go in these ones, the empty ones. So I'll have to pick what goes in them. But they can still go in these ones that I've got here. And also, if I take the last item out, you see it stays as 0 there. It stays knowing what it had in it at that time. Well, that's a set of words. Right. So what I want to do is I want to run the cable underneath, but I can't do that for now. So we will just go straight across here. And I will use the pipe wrench to extract from the chest and into there. And you will see, he says, you will see, there it is, the arrows are going down very, very slowly, because by default this takes only 8 items every 40 ticks. 20 ticks is a second, so that's 8 items every 2 seconds. The arrows are indeed going up, and we can wait for that, or I can extend, I can make an upgrade for this. Which I will do in a short bit. The other thing I need to do is that I have actually got way too many things to go in these. So these only take 8 stacks per slot by default. So I will need to... Oh gosh, look at me low on food. I will need to make some upgrades for those as well, for the drawers. So let's go and make a whole bunch of upgrades, or at least prepare to do so. Now, the ones we're going to use are copper, because... we have a lot of it, and we are capable of getting a lot of it. But also because... Why, James? Why are we using copper? Because you can put up to 4 different upgrades in a drawer, and it will increase by 2, I think. By 2... what am I saying? Times 2 for each of the upgrades you put in it. It means you can store twice as much, or something of that nature. Now, that was very badly described. Now, I've got so much copper, I really should use the wrench on it, but I'm not going to. I know it's a mistake, but I need this done relatively quickly, in which case I should be using faster ferni, but I'm not, I know. All right, so that's all the ferni on the go. So they will take a moment to cook through all of that. So let's get the upgrades into my storage over here. Oh, I also need to collect all of my bits and bobs. These are them. These are them. That's the words I said. What's in the basic storage that I won't... oh, it needs me to click them, does it? Oh, no, it just gave me those as quests. So I have to click again. There we go. Give me a beehive. Well, are we ever going to be free of quests? Yes, we are. There we go. So these are... Wait, let's go back to those. So I made drawers. I made the storage controller. I made these tools, linking tools. I previously made a compacting drawer. That's why that's selected. But then there's a bunch of upgrades, including void upgrades that I am going to need later on to deal with overflow. But if I make the copper upgrade, so it's 8 times the storage. Fascinating. Is that right? Yes, multiplies block item storage by 8. So that's quite a lot of stacks. If we put 4 of these into one slot of those drawers, basically, one drawer, it will mean we can store 2.1 million of whatever that thing is, unless it's a non-stackable item, in which case it's, I don't know, some crazy number lower than that. 65,000 somethings, we don't need that. 2.1 million whatevers is enough for me for almost anything that we're going to need. Now, in addition... To make these upgrades, because 3 is not enough. The recipe of it, and I will add it to my quick pick list over here. Get rid of that one, get rid of the storage controller. We've done that. We've done this. We've done other things. We've done the cobble gen and all of this stuff to make lava. Gosh, we've done so much. And buckets, I don't need that there anymore. The sieves, I don't need that there either. Gosh, I haven't looked at that. I have done this. These are the hammers, which I'm not going to need anymore. Of clay, well, yes, I am actually going to need to do a thing with clay. But I'll do that next time. So, drawers are required in order to make these copper upgrades, as are chests. So I have a bunch of wood, previously, that I have chopped down from trees, I guess. That's how that works. And I'm even going to make more than that. There we go. Because let's make some of these into drawers. You know, let's make them all. Right, those are going to be used to make the drawers of this, for this controller. No, for the drawers that we're going to need for these upgrades. Wow, words. For some reason, they don't want to come to my face. Right, I've got 17 of these. This is a good start. Not enough by any means, but we're going to sieve for a ton more copper and cook a ton more copper. In future. So, for instance, 512 is the maximum in drawer. I've got a little bit more that needs to go in there. For things that only stack to 16s, obviously that's reduced significantly. So, we'll see that that's... same with bones there. 16... does it show if I open this? Yes! 128 I can store by default of those, which makes sense, because there's 4 times less of the inner stack of them than in there. Right, I'm going to put one of these in here, which will allow more of these to come through, up to 4,500. No, 4,100, sorry. If I put another one in, you'll see that it goes up again to 32,000 something, and then up to 262,000 something, and then up to the 2.1 million that I promised you. Yeah. So, that will do for the moment. I'm only going to put one in each of them for a moment. Because frankly we just don't have enough. Now you have to be careful about this with it locked. If I right click in there with these in hand, it will put them in there instead of into the drawer settings. So you have to be very careful about where you click. So you click on the bit in between, or you can do it from the back right here. I don't know if it shows. Yes, I've done those ones. So I had just enough to do all but one, right? Surely there's one. How many did I do? I did 17. 2, 4, 6, 8. 16, 17. Okay, amazing. I randomly got the correct number there because the quest gave me a couple of them. Now, I've got an advanced beehive here. That's super good. You can see there are other upgrades. The gold upgrade, and then there's the diamond upgrade, and then the netherite upgrades. The netherite upgrades we'll use for fluid storage later on because they don't upgrade the drawer by much. That's not true. It upgrades it by 32, but not as much as if I put that in a block storage, one of these. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Very good. So now I'm able to store up to 1,000 ender pearls. It's going to take a moment to get up to that level, but that's fine. Now, it's doing this very slowly, draining this into the system very slowly. I'd like it to go quicker, please. So I need an upgrade in the pipe. So if we were to do @pipes with a Z, you can see these upgrades, and they require very basic things. Very basic things. Even redstone there. The netherite ones, we're not going to need that at this time. We will later on, because eventually this will be producing, potentially if I get spawners and so on, can produce quite a significant number of items, basically, and I'll need to pipe them out there as quickly as I can. So, what am I doing? What am I doing? Ah, yes, some of this I need to get rid of that. Very good. Now, so, think about this, James. What is it you're making? I'm making the diamond upgrades for those pipes. Now the best ones, the iron ones I need to do in order to make the gold ones need in order to make the diamonds, and so on. So I will be needing those. So I don't have the gold for it, do I really? Goodness, no. All right, well, we've got some, I guess, and that's better than none, indeed. So let's make some of these. I will need some redstone, and indeed the redstone blocks, and indeed the diamonds, if I could find them. There they are. Very good. Now, let's make as many of these as I can. It's 2. That's not very many. Never mind. It'll be fine. So the usage of these is to make the gold ones. Very good. So the I guess I didn't say. The basic pipes can pull 8 items in 15 ticks, as opposed to 40, which is happening at the moment with the pipe unchanged. The gold ones, 16 items, 10 ticks, that's half a second, so that's 32 items per second. And, the diamond ones are 32 items every 5 ticks, so that's 2 stacks of items every second, if I've done the maths correctly, which, who knows, who absolutely knows. Let me get rid of some things. I don't need this, I don't need this. These are tools, so they are going in my bag. These I've got on me. The factory item I will explain next time. This goes in here. I don't need these, and I don't need that. Very good. Now, let's go and pop one of these in each of these pipes, because it would be good if I can extract all of these things as quickly as possible. I don't know if that's going to help. We will see. Sometimes you need multiple of these in order to deal with how much stuff is going on up there. Wow, it is raining. Is this a storm? It is. Oh gosh, did you see that? Good morning, good morning. I don't like the storms. I don't like thunder in real life. Lightning's fine. I don't mind the light. It's the thunder I don't like. Isn't that weird? Right, so that's, as you can see, that is super quick now. So these are the things I'm left with, which means I should be okay to re-enable this. So simple as turning the lights off, and then it should start. Yes, you can hear it up there. And then things will go in the drawers automatically. Now, if I need to prove that, don't I? Up we go. Anyone in there? Yes, some slimes. There's is that a zombie? I think so. And there's an enderman, a norm, as I call them. They all have the name Norm, those endermans. And we don't have any slime in here. We don't have any ender pearls, and we don't have any zombie flesh. You saw very briefly, perhaps, some things there, and they went into the pipes. That's how this works, basically. So that's super good. Now, I think I want to put all of these in the drawers as well. I think. I might just make a stacking upgrade for these, but that takes a lot of iron and gold and such if I want to do that. For now, let's just leave it as this. I guess, do these stack if you pop them in here? They don't stack in there, which is fine. But if I pop them in here, how many can I store? 64 of them. Not much, but that's fine. It's some. We're going to make more copper upgrades for all of these, of course. And then we'll make the void upgrades as well, but not yet. The spoils bags. Oh, wow. The spoils bags are from Forcecraft, which do lots of things with force gems. If I just do @force, you can see all the gubbins for those. Lots of yellow. Whoever created this likes yellow. And it includes tools and armor and such things. So there's the armor. I was looking for it. I couldn't see it. It's a cap, not a helmet. Interesting. They also do fortune cookies. Wow, I see. Anyway, as we can see, we've got random things in here, including sticks and diamonds and gold. I had no idea. I very much like the look of these horse bricks and the yellow ones. Those together could be quite interesting as a something, a building material. It also gave us a bunch of things there. And you can see that's once you've emptied it, it's empty indeed. But more specifically, once you've emptied it, the bag goes away, is what I wanted to tell you there. So that's what we've got going on there. I've got random gravel in here that I don't need, and kiwi. These are things that need to belong in here instead. And I guess I'm calling these force gems and so on spesh. They are relatively special, I suppose. We won't be doing anything with those for some time, however. All right, well, we've done quite well here so far. I probably need to do a whole lot more sieving for this copper, is what's going to happen. I might as well set another of these going. Why not? Why not, James? Go on, have it ready for next time, possibly. What a change it is to have things ready to go for next time. Wow, I forgot about this as well. This isn't snad, is it? It's just normal sand, but it does super well here. Oh, also, whilst I'm waiting for some copper to cook, also, oh, let's turn the magnet on. That's the whole point of that, James. So that was, what, 16 of that or something? Crazy. One of the... Oh, can I make the ability bottle? Is it ability? No. I thought it was called the ability bottle. What do we think those are called, those totems? Oh, can I see totem here? Yes. Fine. From everlasting abilities. Now, you used to be able to make a bottle to this one, so that you could pull them out of you, for instance. So a bit of slime, 2 white dye, a gold nugget, and 2 buckets. Right, let's do this. We're doing this. Do I have a spare bucket? Yes, I do. Do I have a gold nugget? Yes, I do. Was it a gold nugget? Yes, it was. And 2 bits of white dye. So I'll need this bone meal in order to make that. And I cannot remember the other thing. It was slime, of course, of course. What says ability bottle to you other than the word slime? I don't know. Oh, I didn't get 2 buckets. I got 1 bucket. Goodness, that is not how we roll. 1 bucket jahg, they call me. No, I don't think so. So with the ability bottle, empty one, you can just right-click it and it shows you what you've got, because you can basically select which thing to remove, and it puts it into the ability bottle, I think, instead of into a totem. I think is how that works. I don't know. But I'm up to level 2 of 5 of bone mealer, is what I wanted to say here. This one, reduce the cool down rate. Right, so let's just see those stats for a minute. 31 armor, which is crazy from all of this lot, I guess. Armor toughness of 20, that's crazy. Attack damage of 10, just with my hands. Does it show, if I have this sword in my hand, and I go into that? Oh, it does! It shows the attack damage added, so that's 9 point whatever, plus the whatever I've got, 9 something. Attack speed is also being upreached. Upreached! That's not words. Entity reach. I can reach a bit further with it. Interesting. The important thing that I'm trying to get to is that with Bone Mealer 2, if I just harvest all of this, you can see the effect that Bone Mealer 2 has. I'm guessing if I updo the Bone Mealer skill, or ability rather, see look, that's already grown. That's crazy. So I could basically hold down the vein mine key and hold down right click, and somehow it would just fill my inventory with things. Amazing. I can only imagine what Bone Mealer 5 must be like. It must grow things instantly, which is perhaps quite useful. Let's get rid of these seeds as well. Put mix and match stuff in there. So that's quite interesting, I thought. Right, so next I need to, wow, go and see what that man's got for sale. Up we go. Oh, I just collected the XP from... Oh, sorry. Down we go. before I go and deal... Wow, I like the sound of the Enderman boinks inside the chamber there. There's a couple of things that we haven't done, which is this. This, basically. I want to generate the jelly babies automatically. Is that what I wanted to do there? I didn't need this one, actually. Oh, well, I'm having trouble placing that down again. And technically, I guess I don't need the tap then. That can stay here. What I want to do is, I want to... Do I have any iron? Yes, I do, but not much. Gosh. Do I have any glass? I do, and quite much. I want to make a jumbo tank, which I seem to not have made already, but I did talk about it before. We made one of them, because it's inside this, one of the singularity tanks, anyway. Singularity tanks? That's it. But we didn't make a jumbo tank. A jumbo tank is quite a big tank of stuff, so it allows you to store 1,000 buckets of something. I am also going to need some of this fluid pipe, and therefore I'm going to need the pipe wrench. So, what are we doing, you ask? Well, we have all this XP that's not being used in here. So I am going to soak it out of there. I could just do such things. Come on now. Soak it out of there into... what? Into this tank, I guess? Yes, why not? Okay. We will put that directly where? Here? Bonk. Very good. Is that doing? Yes, it's doing. There we go. I probably need to upgrade that. Let's borrow this one temporarily and put it in here so that can go... Well, I don't know, though. I think items might be a better one to go for. We don't get that much XP in this thing. Right, well, not without it being used in this thing. So, from there, we are going to take the XP out of there. I know this is an overflow tank for the purpose of, well, overflowing, basically. If there's too much XP in the being generated, then this will hold 1,000 buckets of it quite usefully for us. This, I think, stores 10. I'm wrong. It stores 16. I'm right. Excellent. Now, I need to put the jelly baby maker in there, the jelly baby mold, rather, and turn it on, and have it push... I guess down is where I want that to go. I should probably just have it go into that chest. Okay, right, we're changing this. Oh gosh, I wonder if that keeps the XP. It does. Well, I did not know that for sure. I want that to go here because it can push... What's this direction? That is to the west. Please push to the west. Very good, very good. I can't put that back in, can I, to know that it was... No. All right. Turn it on and let's just make sure it does. And it will go in that chest, hopefully. Boink. Yes, it did. There it is. But I need it to go in a drawer as well. So, bonk. There they are. So now they'll go in there automatically. So I just need to connect this up. I should probably just have it come down here instead of this nonsense then. I didn't quite see this nice pattern before I'd already put it here. Right, so that's that. So the XP will go in there, the items will go in here. Obviously this will... Oh, my thing here still... it's picked up that cable because it went up. Or pipe, I should say. So the items will still come down. It'll still clog, of course, because hidden chest plate. Hidden chest plate? This does 1 of 5. Do I already have it? No, I don't. It increases armor points. Amazing. Okay, I'm going to be unkillable, I think, at this rate. Speed, I don't want. Haste, I do want, I think. But did I use all my hastes? I've used all my hastes. Fine. So I'm as hasty as I'm going to be, apparently. Very good. So night vision is going to be potentially useful. So this will fill, but slower, because obviously now most things are going in the drawers. Hopefully that's going to be useful to us. The jelly babies, as I demonstrated before, you can eat them and it gives you back the XP that you... you would have got had you eaten them, I guess. No, had you murdered the things originally. I'm going to go all the way up here. Oh, I'm failing to go all the way up here. I want to see what this guy has got for sale up here, and then we'll call it an episode, because I think I've been at this for too long. Nothing particularly useful. Indeed. That's a thing. Well, nothing particularly useful. He can stay there. What does it matter? He's fine up there. He's fine. I need to eat. I'm somehow forgetting to eat in this. And I don't want to do that because I've died once already, not through lack of eating, but through lack of the ability to heal when some pillagers turned up. All right. Well, we've done very well there. Oh, I should have stood in front of it, shouldn't I, to get a decent screenshot. So we've done very well here. This is what I've produced. So at this point, thank you very much for watching. If you're not subscribed, why are you not subscribed? Subscribe and you too can murder llamas on the roof of a mob spawner. And if you like this video, why not like this video? Goodbye.